One thing with most Grand Prix horses, what I look for, when I ride a transition to the walk, yeah, they should seriously guess there if they, if my leg is still on, and when in doubt, they should keep on trotting, unless I clearly relax and I ask them to go to the walk, because that is such a difficult transition later on, coming from the passage to the piaffe, yeah. And I always allow my horses to find their own rhythm. I'm not driving them with a ton of power into the piaffe. And then that transition becomes very, very similar to the walk transition, actually. Yeah? But if I have my leg there, my horse should clearly think about that particular moment and say, okay, you know what? The leg is still there. I'm going to keep on moving behind. When in doubt, he should trot behind, or he should piaffe. You follow me? And that's kind of where you don't work so much just on his body, but you really work on his brain right there, and you get his attention. And if you do this a couple times before you enter the ring, yeah, after the young riders, it looks like he can be a nice Grand Prix horse for you, yeah. When you get this much attention from him, you have a very good chance that he's going to stay with you in the test, yeah. Another good exercise is when I come from the rising trot. I come a few times down center line, have them fairly relaxed. All of a sudden at X, I do sitting trot, and I ask very passively for the piaffe. Most horses might think about quitting there. Yeah, you say, no, we're not quitting here. We don't do a perfect piaffe in place, but we're going to keep the hind legs moving. We're going to do a little bit of a half step here. Yeah. So my point is attention. Yeah, and everybody's so concerned about the physical aspects of the sport. My horse has to get stronger, he has to get fit. Yeah? In my book, honestly, it is 60% of that. 60%, 40% is the physical part. 60% is up here, that they're really focused on the rider and that they work for us. Yeah? That is huge, and especially the honest horse can learn to work for you really properly at that time. Yeah? The brain has to work first, and then everything else follows. Yeah? Then they really find the right coordination. They find, with the right coordination, they learn to do the right movement. The right movement develops the muscle. Yeah? It's the same when you're in the gym. You do an exercise that's not really correct. It takes a ton of time for your brain to figure out the coordination. And then once you have the coordination, you build up the proper muscle because you're doing the exercise properly. Yeah? That's it. Okay. Yeah.
So his attitude is always trying to quit there.
Yeah.
And when I try to get home, I go through the corner.
Perfect.
But at the same time, I have to be able to connect in the corner.
Sure.
Without him thinking, just stop. No?
Right.
He goes into the corner going here.
Yeah.
And it's really hard for me to get him quick behind again. I kind of staying for the transition to the collective.
Yeah. Think about it in a sophisticated way. What exercise could you do to increase this or to eliminate this problem towards the end of the diagonal? When your horse leans, when your horse leans in front, he's obviously not working that much behind. And like you said, you want to speed up the hind legs a little bit. What particular movement gets that issue done? It's the half step. The half step is such an important tool. That's why I work with, when 5-year-old horses, they don't have to learn a perfect piaffe, but this basic idea of maintaining the trot, no matter how much you shorten that, is so important to engage and to increase the proper self-carriage. So my answer to you would be, after the medium trot, go once to the short side, go at H and ride some transitions, extended trot, half steps. Yeah? Over and over again until you feel, you know what, he's coming back, but he's not stopping behind. He's going to keep on moving, and we're increasing the self-carriage, and he's not hitting the bit. Yeah? If he does hit the bit, you make him work for a few steps a little bit harder behind. Yeah? Okay? Very good. You're welcome. Great job. Thank you very much.